Okay, so it's a bit dark, but you can see I've started my feeding for the reptiles. So I've put Sandy's mouse in there. I put it on a bit of paper so that he doesn't swallow the substrate. It's actually a day snake, but Sandy, he doesn't like being watched while he eats, and he's quite happy to eat at night. I have no idea where he's disappeared to. But yeah, so next up is Nemo. So if I just keep those in view. So basically I just feed my snakes one by one, and you can see Nemo is out and waiting for food. I'm going to try and do this one-handed. So what I'm doing, so I've got all my mice in bags here, as you can see, and then this one coming out now is a multi-mammoth mouse. Okay, so that is Nemo's food, so he doesn't eat rats. So we're going to try this. He doesn't eat rats. He prefers these multi-mammoth mice. So you're going to just slide open the door. Now you saw he's well up for food, as you can tell. So I just need to get this. Alright, so we've got some very long feeding tongs, and hopefully we'll catch this on video. There you can see, so that's a good strike, and then we're just going to close it up nicely, and he will eat undisturbed. Right, next up is Erwin. Erwin is also quite happily waiting for food. Now I'm just going to I'm trying to stop him going to the glass. You can see he is full on ready. Now this boy has a very fast strike. And this is why I've got some very long tongs, because I don't want my fingers to be got, basically. So he is ready and waiting for food. And you can see that he's definitely waiting here, so he might even strike at the glass, but basically I'm just going to open up the glass a little bit. Now he's on rats. They look really big compared to what his head size is, but that's okay. It's quite difficult getting hold of these with one hand. I'm trying to normally I do this with two, so he's got these ones, and then what we're going to do is just see if he'll and as you can see, that was a good strike also. And then we shut that up, lock it up, and then what I'll do is I'll put the rubber bungs on it afterwards. And you see Scipio here, he's also ready and waiting for food. Okay, so just as a watchword, these are all dead rats already, so there's no harm at all. So basically this is how Scipio spends his life, waiting for food. He is a bit of a greedy boy. So I've just undone the vivarium lock. The kittens are out of the room now. I could probably feed Nemo and Sandy, but this boy here, as you can see, he is ready for food. And if the kittens were in the room, there is a small chance that he would strike at the kittens rather than the mouse. If I'd got the mouse, not as warm as the kittens. What I'm going to do here, I'm going to try and just set this up, because it's quite hard to do this with one hand. Now you can see he's ready. Kittens are at the door waiting. Okay, and I'm just going to see if I can just distract him a little bit, move him over, and then what we do is just watching him, because he could get out quite happily out of that little last thing that I've got him. And then what we're going to do is just dangle the... Oh, he missed that one. Okay. So we'll give him another go. There we go. And that, I hope I got on camera. So he's now just going to sit and eat that, all curled up. As you can see, he didn't actually fall off his branch that time. Sometimes he launches himself so hard he falls off. So now we've got 1, 2, 3 snakes that are holding onto their prey tightly, and Nemo is about to start chowing down on his. Right, so I'm just gonna do up. So just closing these doesn't really disturb them while they're eating. Once they've grabbed onto their prey, that's pretty much them sorted. So that is feeding. I mean, it took all of, what, 30 seconds, I think. And Nemo is actually going to eat his, so I'm just going to sit here quietly. Some of the snakes don't like being watched eating, but Nemo, he's not too bad. He was quite timid when he was younger. But now he's getting bigger, he's coming out a bit more. He's definitely, when it comes to food, he's very happy to just go for it. So none of my snakes have been fed. 2 weeks, I think, it has been since they've fed. The rats or the mice look quite large compared to their mouths, but it is quite amazing what they can get down. So as you can see, Nemo he's just stretching out his jaw, and the sort of pocket of skin under will accommodate that mouse pretty easily. You might also be able to hear the banging on the door. That's the kittens trying to get in. So once Nemo's chowed down on his, I will let the kittens in. It's actually more preferable to try and let the snakes finish their eating before they come in, because they sometimes disturb them while they're eating. So snakes don't like eating if there's other predators around, because this is the time that they're most vulnerable. So sometimes the kittens put them off their food a little bit, but as you can see, Nemo is making very short work of that mouse there. So in order to breathe while they eat, they have basically the breathing tube sort of sticks out the bottom. You can't always see it, but it's basically stuck out the bottom underneath the mouse so that he can breathe while he's eating, because the mouse fills his whole mouth. Look at that. I'm pretty lucky, all my snakes are fairly food orientated. Now he's almost got that down. And then what he's going to do is just sort of, as it goes down, he's going to use his muscles to squish it all, basically. And then, yeah, once he's eaten, I'm going to leave the others. So Erwin's kind of let go of his rat, and he's wondering where the head end is. And then the last little bit is a bit like spaghetti. So that's pretty much it gone. He's just squishing it down now. So just a quick last look at all of them then. So Nemo pretty much eaten his. Erwin trying to work out where the head is. I think he's squished it, he's let go, and now he's going, now what do I do with it? And Scipio's just playing with his at the moment. So I'm going to leave them be. I hope you enjoyed the video of my snake striking, and I'm sure I'll upload another one at some point soon.